33 for Trent Beecham.
And the way that I like to think about X Factor, Jared, is it's above and beyond all of the things that you can check off in line, angle, and style. It's those things that are almost undescribable that some drivers bring to the table where you just say, that was better. And we can describe that by throttle control, by the commitment, by the rate to angle, things that are in the category of line, angle, style, but are not explicitly defined in the current qualifying format, and so they are X Factors.
Like I said, special sauce, right? I mean, everybody loves ice cream, but a little hot fudge on top, oh, that's what I'm talking about, right? Hey, send a shout out to all our fans, and of course we got Eric Kendricks, who just signed with the LA Chargers. He's in the building. He's hanging out with the Accelerate family over there. So Eric, big car guy, he's in the building. Thanks for joining us. And I talked about Vaughn Gittin Jr. He is not racing and competing in this competition, but we'll see him in Atlanta. And Vaughn is here in the building, spotting and just hanging out. Is that a beer? Okay, cool. Whatever. I mean, I guess you're not driving. It's cool. No, I'm joking. He doesn't have a beer in his hand.
When they finish the run,
just seeing him up here. Seeing a few of the drivers up here. Mike Powers up here. He's hanging out. And here we go. Let's go back to the action. JOÁO BARION, another Brazilian driver behind the wheel of this Monster Energy Corvette. Oh, buddy, coming in hot. Woo! How did he save that? Wow, that got real risky. Oh, no. JOÁO just whipping that thing in. I thought he was going to the tire wall. He saved the car. And it ends out coming unscathed, but will that be a complete run? I know in the judges meeting, the drivers kind of requested the finish line being pushed so it's not as long, right, Ryan? But is that enough?
Well, you can see right there the marker on the wall. It looks like he's just right in front of it. Obviously, he had an absurd angle coming out of outside zone number 2 that prohibited him from getting all the way out to outside zone 3. So we were going to see some big deductions there, but it's really the finality of this run coming to an end right before the finish line, and it looks like he will register it incomplete. Here it is again. Such an aggressive driver right here. This angle is just crazy, pushing towards that tire wall, and you can see he has to pull himself off of that outside zone number 3, then the transition back around, and he's literally inching towards the finish line. You can see the yellow marker on the wall there, but finishes ahead of that last of the marker that designates the finish line for this course. So unfortunately for him, it will be an incomplete.
Such a bummer there for JOÁO. I mean, all this anticipation, all this hype. I mean, you can tell that car is definitely capable, but sometimes, I mean, you know, practice was insane. Everybody was just on it. So you really got to bring, I mean, the X Factor is just a perfect analogy. You got to bring it all here, man. The X Factor, the unknown. All right, so JOÁO BARION, unfortunately, will be receiving a incomplete. Ola Yeager in the building says needs to get that wheel speed up. First time driving here. Last year, unfortunately, the car was not here, so he's watching from the sidelines. So technically, this is the first time he's competing here on the streets of Long Beach. All right, Ola Yeager.
We're holding because drone is coming back up right now.
Okay, you see the scores ticking by up there. Again, a few incompletes. JOÁO BARION talking about Thorn. And this is how it all finished up last year. So again, Frederick Osbo will be the driver who qualifies last coming into this event. So Freddie comes out on top. Matt Field, if you can recall, I choose to forget it. Irwindale last year. Wacky, wet, wild, insane. You know, Matt Field had bad luck, went into that initiation and got wound up. So really unfortunate. But you know what, Stokes? Frederick Osbo. Ryan Turk finished up 3rd in the championship, Denofa 4th, and Chris Forsberg finishing up 5th. That all-new Z.